Hey, what's up YouTube? Back with another awesome knife unboxing. Sure you can tell by the title, this one's gonna be a pretty cool one. Let's see if I can get this open. Up my information stuff's on the other side, so see if I can get this open without having to flip it over. Man. Okay, well, that's not working so much, so let's use my Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 with the nice mirror polish by the Apostle P to get this bad boy open. Try not to cut anything on the inside of it. Everybody gives me a heck about these unboxings, but they're a lot harder behind a camera than I think what other people realize. All right, let's see. So packaged pretty well. This actually came from an individual. I'm gonna open this on the other side so it doesn't show his address, but okay. So this is how it came to him, and he said, so I actually bought this from a guy secondhand. I didn't get in on the original drop, and so I basically said on Facebook that I had missed the drop, and then this guy said that I guess he had gotten a couple of them and decided he wanted to go ahead and pass one along to me, so that's how I got it. And he bought it from Knife Art, and that's the logo. Sorry guys, I know this is taking forever. Let's get it open here. And there it is. It's got a little, maybe it's just because it's cold. It feels kind of wet, but that's just because it's probably really cold outside. So there it is, large Sebenza 31, plain. This is the most recent drop. It's the Insingo blade shape and their new glass blasted finish with silver hardware. So let's get it opened up and compare it to my 21 with the original finish. And this is how it comes directly from Chris Reeve. You've got your certificate of authenticity, your assembly, a sticker, and all that good stuff. And then probably a Knife Art sticker, I'm guessing. Yep, Knife Art. I bought from them before. They're a great retailer if you guys are looking for something like that. And then here is the grease and the Loctite that they want you to use on the pivot. Very cool. And here's the knife. Sorry guys, we're finally getting to it. Get this out of the way. And this is exactly how it comes for you from Chris Reeve. And let's check it out. And there it is. That glass blasted finish. Pretty cool. And this one has all silver hardware, still on just the one side, that Insingo blade shape. Let's check the centering. And it should be right down the middle, being Chris Reeve. And it sure is, right down the middle. And just initially, that new finish, so let's check it out compared to a standard 21 finish. So a little bit kind of more of a sheen to it. You can see kind of the snail trails already in my Sebenza 21. It's hard to describe. I would definitely say it's definitely not slick, but it's slicker than the standard finish. And it's just finer overall, you know. It's got a little bit more of a sheen, as you can see how the light kind of reflects off of it a little bit more. Not as drastic in person as I feel like I kind of assumed it would be. Man, it looks really good. Let's check out the blade, see how the action is. Very, very hydraulic. Just the slightest little bit of lock stick to let you know that it's solid. But very hydraulic action, very, not free, but very smooth and hydraulic. And of course it hasn't been used at all, so it'll free up a little bit. But really, really nice. A little bit of friction kind of right in here, but it's probably cold too, and that grease just hasn't gotten to work in there. But overall, really nice. I like the Insingo blade shape a lot. It's such a usable blade. Let's check the grinds. Grinds look pretty even. Chris Reeve's always got such an interesting sharpening. It's just, I don't know, something about the way they sharpen is kind of always kind of interesting to me. It's not a mirror polish, but it's not It doesn't have, they clean up a lot of the grind lines as well. Super comfortable in the hand, just like my standard Sebenza 21. Same stone washing, they do such a good stone wash. Then there you can kind of see the difference between the glass blasted and their standard finish. They say it's gonna, I think the reason why they did it, a lot of the reason was that this finish is supposed to hold up better to scratches and things like that over time. And it's not gonna show as many snail trails. So that's kind of one of the main reasons. And it also, they say, kind of is a little bit easier on the jeans, which I never really thought this finish was that rough, but supposedly it's supposed to be a little bit smoother. And there's one of the, to show you the difference between a 21 and a 31, the new generation versus the old is, see how they kind of moved the clip, they kind of canted it over a little bit. I guess that's just so that it rides in your pocket and kind of fits more of the angle of your pocket versus this. I never had an issue with this. I think it's perfectly fine, but, you know, they probably changed it just for the sake of changing it, to be honest, half the time. So Chris Reeve does not make changes very often or introduce new models very often, which a lot of people love them for that reason. This one's still got the lanyard. I took the lanyard, what do you call it, to hold the lanyard in place. It's blue on mine, and so is the thumb stud. This one has the silver hardware, so the silver thumb stud, and then that's silver as well. That's really the only difference, other than the finish and the fact that this is a 31 and not a 21. But I can't decide if I'm going to keep it. I go back and forth. I kind of just want to check out the glass blasted finish, and these hold their value really well, so I might move it along to somebody else. Haven't really decided, to be honest. So I don't know. I need to think about it a little bit. I obviously have my 21 already. But it's kind of cool to have a 31 and also have the Insingo versus the drop point. But both really good looking knives. I really like to put this the finish on this guy on this one, get that mirror polish on there, and just makes it like a laser beam. Let's check out the lockup. Pretty deep. A lot of so that's where Sebenzas are supposed to be, guys. A lot of people really like early lockups, but that's just not what Chris Reeve's about. It's deeper than my 21. This one's about 50% lockup, and this one's about, what is that, probably 60, 70, somewhere in there? Just where you'd want it to be, though. You don't want it on that hairy edge, guys. I mean, when you got your lockup like right here, it's not giving you as much security. I mean, as long as you don't get a lot of stick and stuff, you want it to engage deep. Especially with, you know, a titanium lock bar that doesn't have a steel insert. You want that engagement to be deep so that you're not working and doing something and it chops your fingers off, you know. So but that's where they said I'm up to be. Not a homemade, still got the lanyard. I always take these things off. I'm not a lanyard guy. As a matter of fact, I like deep carry. I don't like anything sticking out, but these ride pretty deep. The clips are pretty good. They really are. Chris Reeve knows what they're doing. Perfectly centered. It's a great example, man. It's cool. I'll probably use it and carry it for a while and decide if I want to pass it along or hold on to it. Decisions. But I thought you guys would like to see it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If you're not, I'd really appreciate it. And I enjoy making these videos, and it definitely motivates me to keep making them for you guys if you guys are interested in what I'm showing. But just a quick unboxing. You guys all know the Sebenzas. But the new finish is pretty cool, and the sprint run of the all-silver hardware is pretty neat, too. If I didn't mention already, this is the S35VN. Sorry, guys, I forgot to say that. It's the standard 6L4V titanium with the S35VN, not the S45. Like a lot of the Chris Reeve, they actually had some old S35 sitting around, so they decided to use them for the sprint runs. That's from at least what I understand. So anyways, cool knife, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.